I'm home! So I didn't end up vlogging last week because I got sick. I'm still a little bit sick, but I definitely am feeling quite a bit better. But I got home this past weekend. I've only been home for a couple of days. My room is a mess, my life is a mess. I'm feeling kind of stressed out about it, but I have a lot of boxes to unbox, so I wanted to do that for you guys to start off this reading vlog. And I wanted to update you guys with my reading really quickly. So I never talked about it, but last week I finished Wildcard by Marie Lu. Oh, also, I finished my first draft of Book of Sisters. I just realized I hadn't talked about that in a vlog yet, but I'll talk about that a little bit more in a dedicated video about finishing it, so I will have that for my next video in my writing series. But I'm so excited. It's so bittersweet to be done the first draft because I know there's still so much work that's coming up, but I am really happy with how it turned out and I can't even really believe that I'm done. But anyways, like I said, I finished Wildcard and I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I definitely didn't enjoy it quite as much as I enjoyed Warcross. It was still a good addition to the series, but I felt like I was just not as invested in the story, I guess. I don't really know why, but I don't know. I just didn't quite like it as much. But now I have moved on to Save the Date by Morgan Matson, one of my definitely most anticipated releases of this year, and I'm so excited to be reading it. I'm reading this alongside Fiction Faction Book Club, which I am taking part in for the summer. I actually have the live show for Furyborn tonight, so I'm very excited to be starting this one. I am 100 and something, like 150 pages into it, and I am loving it. I love Morgan Matson so much. But now that you are up to date with my reading, I am going to do my unboxings. So here I have the mountain of packages that came while I was away, and I actually already unboxed some, so I'll show you those really quickly. So all those packages that I already unboxed were books. So first I have the 2 upcoming staff picks of the month for July and August for Chapters Indigo. So the first one is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart, and next is Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. I'm not sure which month is which. I think this is July and this is August, but don't quote me on that. Next, I just have a few pre-orders. So first is My Plain Jane by the Lady Janies. I read this in January because I got the arc so early, which was like so exciting for me, but I'm so happy that this is out in the world for everyone to enjoy. And next is If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. This is the paperback. And finally is A Reaper at the Gates by Saba Tahir. I still need to reread the first 2 books in the series and then I will get to this one, but from what I've heard, specifically from Hannah at A Clockwork Reader, this is a wild ride. And now let's get to the packages. So I have 3 subscription boxes here, and I'm going to save these for last because they will be the most time consuming. So first I have the novel box that I finally got. This was from BEA. We had the novelty party that you can watch in my vlog, but we got to pick out a bunch of books and they would send them to us. So now I got it, and that is my signature. This is not what my signature looks like anymore because while I was in California and procrastinating on writing, I perfected my author signature. So this would look very different if I were redoing it now. But in here we have the card that I filled out at the event for the books that I wanted, and we have a water bottle. I love water. Water and coffee are really the only drinks that I need to survive. There's also a button in here that says stay bookish. You can't see that at all, can you? Stay bookish, but it does say it, I promise. As well as a button that says booked all week, which is so true. And then I have the 3 arcs that I picked out, and I actually have already opened this because I knew one of the books I already owned. They sent a copy of Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, and I gave it to my sister because I knew that I already had a copy and she might enjoy it. So it is off in California again with her. But I'm so excited for these 3 books. It was so hard to choose because like I was torn between getting The Wicked King and any of these books, but I decided to go for these. I do still wish I had The Wicked King, but what can you do? I also really wanted an Assassin's Guide to Love and Treason because that sounds amazing. It has Shakespeare in it. But the first book that I picked out is War Outside by Monica Hesse. This is by the same author as The Girl in the Blue Coat, which I read this past year and really enjoyed. It is another historical fiction and I am all about that life. Next is Dear Evan Hansen, which is the novelization of the hit Broadway spectacular show. I've only listened to part of the soundtrack. I really need to listen to the whole thing, but this is by Val Emmich with Stephen Levinson, Ben Pasek, and Justin Paul, creators of the hit show. So I am so excited to read this. The show sounds like something that's right up my alley, so like I said, I really need to listen to the soundtrack and then I will read this. I'm so excited for it. This is coming out in October, by the way. I don't know if it says the exact date. It does not, and this one is coming out in September. And then the final arc that I picked out is Rule by Ellen Goodlet. I'm struggling today. But this is also coming out in September, and it is about 3 sisters who are queens, I believe. It's described as 3 Dark Crowns meets Pretty Little Liars with a dash of King Lear, which is like so up my alley, and I just remember them talking about this book at the event and it sounded so cool. So thank you so much to Novel for sending those books to me. I am so excited to have them and cannot wait to read them. Next is a package from Penguin. I'm not too sure what's in here, so let's see. Vox, a novel. So this is by Christina Dalker, and I believe it's an adult novel based on the pricing, but Vox makes me think of, I don't know if it's like people who can't speak or something. It looks like, yeah. So it's set in the near future, and there has been a limitation placed on the speech of women and girls, 100 a day. So this sounds actually really interesting, and they sent it with a little sticker and a little tote bag, which is always fun. And then there's a pin in here that says I'm more than 100 words. Love that. And it sounds like there's more pins in the actual tote, possibly. Yes, it says we've marched one too many times, which is also amazing. So thank you so much to Penguin for that. That's a nice surprise because this book sounds actually really interesting. And the last box that is not a subscription box is a box from HarperCollins Frenzy, and it is the breakup box. Oh my god! I'm so excited! So this is a book that I wasn't able to get at BEA, and I was so sad about it. I was like tragically heartbroken. I tried to line up for it, but then by the time it got to me, they were handing out other books. Now I have it in my hands, and that is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, and I am so excited. These are two of my favorite authors. They write such great contemporaries, and they also have a beautiful friendship, and I cannot wait to see what this book is gonna hold because, oh, I have such high expectations. I think it's gonna be so good. I think I might do a thoughts while reading for this book. I will link the other videos that I've done like that down below for you guys, but if you would be interested in that, let me know and I will do it for you. But along with the book, Ashley sent a cute little note, so thank you so much, Ashley, for sending this to me. I'm so excited. And then it also came with a little face mask, some chocolate, which is always good, and tissues because I'm probably gonna need it because it's Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, and it's gonna be magical and probably heartbreaking. And apparently the book starts with a breakup, so like it's just gonna be really sad but amazing, and I'm so excited. So now I'm gonna do the subscription boxes really quickly. I have so many things I need to show you in this vlog. Like I want to show you all the things that I got while I was in California, all the things I got at Disney. I don't want to do it all today, but I want to put away the stuff, so like I don't know. But I'll start with Owl Crate, so let's open this brother up. This is the box from July, so it is Summer Lovin'. But we've got a mug in here, and this mug, ooh, this is so cute. Oh my god. So it's like a little mason jar mug, and it says on it bookworm and proud, and it is so cool. I love this. It's so hipster and amazing. I don't actually have a mason jar mug, and I collect mugs, so this is going to be a lovely one to add to my collection. Next we have a towel. Oh, so cool. I can't see what it says. Has it been upside down the entire time? Super. My summer is all booked. Oh, that is so cute. I love this. Next there is a little pen, and it has, that seems like a fancy pen. Ooh, it is a fancy pen. It's got a little cacti at the top, and it says sunny day, which is so cute. And next is some tea. This is apple picking at night, summer apple and peach tea. That does sound very refreshing. And then there is a little keychain that goes with the book for the month, but I also missed an item, so I'm going to show you that. But this is a woodmark, which I love them. I have so many of them, and this one says summer was a book of hope, and it is a quote from Benjamin Elir-Senez. And then finally we have the book for the month, and it is From Twinkle with Love by Sandhya Menon. I'm so excited for this book. This is the same author as When Dimple Met Rishi, which was such a cute love story, and this one is definitely going to be just as good, I'm sure. This is the Owl Crate exclusive cover, and the book is indeed signed, which is so exciting. And this is told in letters to like famous female filmmakers, which just is so appealing to me, and I can't wait to read it. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing that was that fast. But next we have Whimsify. So this is once again the June box. I think I said the Owl Crate was July, but I meant June. I literally have no concept of what time it is. It feels like June never actually happened. But the theme for this month's box was squad goals. First in here we have, it looks like another mug, and oh no, why does this always happen with Whimsify? It's definitely not their fault, but I got a mug and once again it's broken. This happened with my Court of Frost and Starlight box as well, which is so sad. I really don't blame Whimsify. It's just my local, what are they called? Delivery people. That's what I was looking for. But this mug says live a life worth dying for, and it is a quote from Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, the authors of Illuminae. It is a really pretty mug. I wish it weren't broken. Next is a candle, and this is Blue and Her Raven Boys, and it is cinnamon hazelnut coffee. Oh yeah, that's nice. Next is a coaster, and this says be worthy, not in their eyes, but in yours. And this is by Scott Reinchten? Why is that such a struggle word for me? Or not a word, last name. I'm just having many struggles. I'm still a little bit sick, so like my brain just isn't at peak performance levels. Next, we have a little kind of bookmark thing, and I'm not sure who these people are. It is the Six of Crows crew. These are my favorite people in the world, but I'm really bad at identifying people, so that's why I can't just tell them from like just looking at them. I'm struggling a lot. And then we have the Court of Dreams squad, which is from Throne of Glass. No, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Really, why am I fading so quickly? And then the final thing we have in here is the book, and that is Lifelike by J. Kristoff. I have seen this book like everywhere. I don't know what it's about at all. It came with a signed book plate, which is really awesome, but I believe it's another sci-fi, and I seem to enjoy his sci-fis, or at least I enjoyed Illuminae, so hopefully I'll like this one too, since sci-fi is a very struggle genre for me. And now my final box I have to unbox is a Fairy Loot. So once again, this is the June box, and the theme for this month's box is Rebels in Ball Gowns. I love it. So first we have this candle here that is Corvair Little Crow. I can't really read the font that well, but it smells really nice, or at least what I can smell. My ears are plugged and so is my nose, so like struggles. But if I'm recognizing correctly, I believe this is the girl from Nevernight by J. Kristoff. Next we have, ooh, intriguing. Oh, it's a necklace. Ooh, this is beautiful. So it's a little masquerade mask. That is so cool. Hopefully I'm invited to like a masquerade ball or something, which I definitely won't be, but then I could wear that and it would be a look. Next is a pillowcase, and this says, your future can be whatever you wish. We all have the power to choose our own destiny. I'm not sure what that's a quote from, so let me see. It's a quote from Legendary by Stephanie Garber, which I haven't read yet, but I really need to. Next is, ooh, fancy. Shatter Me Magnetic Bookmarks. Next is the Selection Iron-On Patch. Cool. I don't think I've ever gotten a patch, but it says, it's always the fear of looking stupid that stops you from being awesome, which is so true. Next couple things in here, we've got a little promo for Sea Witch by Sarah Henning, which is a book that I'm very interested in. And then we have a reading journal, July to December 2018. This is so cool. This is like absolutely beautiful. I'm really bad at keeping up with journals and like planners and stuff like that. Example A is my bullet journal that I've entirely stopped using, but I think I could definitely get behind this. And the final thing in here is the book for the month. But the book for this month is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart once again. It has a different cover though, which is interesting. I do prefer the other one, I think, except the end papers are really pretty. Ooh, it also says something. Ooh, I want to keep both of them, but that's ridiculous. But it says not all prisons have bars. But those were all of my unboxings. This is going to be a very long reading vlog apparently, because it's already quite long, so I'm gonna head out and clean up this absolute mess that I'm now sitting in. So it is later in the day and I'm actually just getting ready for my live show. I didn't end up putting all of my stuff away. It's still everywhere because it's such a struggle. I have so much. But my room is a little bit better. My clothes are put away, so at least there's that. But now I'm going to go and do my live show, which is really nerve-wracking. I'm actually really nervous for it just because I've never done one before, but fingers crossed it goes well. Hello and happy, what day is it? I don't even know. Tuesday. So I am ready for work, which is why I'm wearing all black. I've been cleaning my room. It is still definitely not clean. It is just a long and exhausting process, to be honest. But yesterday I had my live show, which was really fun, and today I've been really busy. I have been filming like all day. But now I really need to go to work, and yeah, so I'm gonna do that. It's my first shift in like a month and a half, so hopefully it's fine. Hello and happy, I still don't know what day it is, Wednesday. So I am on day like 4 of cleaning my room. It is still very much a work in progress, but I wanted to show you guys all the stuff that I got when I was at Disney before I put it all away. I think I have everything gathered here, but I guess we'll find out. So I really did exercise like a lot of self-control when I was at Disney to not buy absolutely everything, and I'm very proud of myself, but it was honestly like testing me to be there because there were so many Atlas things everywhere. So I got all Alice themed things other than one thing, and that thing is this t-shirt right here. It's just a long sleeve t-shirt that just says Discover the Magic 2018, and it's just a Disneyland t-shirt that I felt like was really nice and I will probably wear quite often. I only got one other clothing item. There was another Alice t-shirt that I wanted, and actually there were 2 of them. The one was like $50 though, and I cannot justify justify spending $50 on any t-shirt. Even this one was kind of pricey, but I still got it. But that is this t-shirt right here that has all of the characters from Alice on it, and it is the 60th anniversary 2018 t-shirt. The other t-shirt said like Lost in Wonderland on it, and I thought it was really cute as well, so maybe next time. The next thing that I got is this little lanyard here. I guess pin trading is like a really big thing at Disney, but I just got it for my keys, to be honest. It just has like a bunch of little Wonderland things on it, and then it does have really pretty pins on it as well. Next is one of the first things that I got, and that is this Christmas ornament here. It is so cute, and I love it so much. So it is just Alice, and she is kind of like falling down the rabbit hole, and it's all glimmery, not glimmery, shimmery. Words are hard. Then I got this little Alice mug. So I have had my eye on this one for a while, but it is just the Mad Hatter's hat, and it's like the saucer becomes the brim of the hat, which is so cool. And on the back it says Mad as a Hatter, and it has the little drink me thing on it. I'm sorry the camera probably keeps moving a lot. That's because it is on my bed and I keep on like grabbing things from around it, so it's very unstable. But the next thing that I got is another thing that I have seen online and I have wanted for a very long time, and that is this snow globe here. I think it is so beautiful. So it just has all the characters on there, and they're in a teacup, and it actually spins, which is kind of hard for me to show you since I'm holding it, but this is so incredible and I am in love with it. And the final two things that I got are these sketches here. So these are amazing. They have like an illustrator there who will sketch out the characters for you, and it's not even like that pricey for what it is. It's not cheap, but I definitely knew that I wanted this. So first I got this one of Alice, which I think is really pretty. So this is super pretty. She's just on the mushroom, and it is so cute. And then my birthday isn't actually until November, at the end of November, but since we were there and it was just perfect, my sister actually got me a birthday present, which I'm so thankful for. But she got me this sketch of the Cheshire Cat, which I just adore. So these are amazing. I love them. I can't wait to get them framed and put them on my wall. I'm definitely going to have to rework my wall because I got another piece of art. So this next thing I actually ordered off of Amazon, but it is something that I have seen. It was my computer background for quite a while actually, but I actually saw the canvas in person when we were at Disney, but it was a little bit bigger than I had wanted and more expensive, so I looked online to see if I could find anything else, and I did. I found this one right here, which is a little bit smaller, and it was a bit more affordable for me. But this is the Thomas Kincaid artwork of Alice in Wonderland. He does it for like so many things, and they are honestly so beautiful. But like I said, this was my background on my computer because I absolutely am obsessed with it. It's actually in some of my videos as the background on my computer, but this is going to look so beautiful on my wall, and it actually has the certificate of authenticity on the back, and I'm just really happy to have a nice canvas copy of it. So those are all the things that I got at Disney. Like I said, I've really exercised a lot of self-control. I think I showed you everything. I don't really know. Everything is everywhere right now. But I actually also have a package to unbox for you, so I'm gonna go and grab that now. I was going to change the angle because the bulk of my vlog has been spent here, but there's stuff all over the floor in the rest of my room, so we're just dealing with it. But I also got a book in the mail this morning, and that is Aisha at Last by Uzma Jalaluddin, and this was sent to me by Harper Frenzy, so thank you so much to them for sending this to me. I'm participating in a blog tour on Instagram, so you can go and follow my Instagram to see when I take pictures of this. But this is Pride and Prejudice with a modern twist, so I'm definitely interested in that. But now, like I said, I have a box to unbox, so I'm partnering with Disney Books to receive this box. Thank you very much to them for sending this to me. But this is the next in the PSI packages that I have been receiving for the past little bit from them, and I'm very excited, so let's dive in. So this is the yellow PSI, which is Electrokinesis. Gold, it's raining gold. I didn't know a song, but I feel like there was one, but I made my own. So many fun things in here. Oh my god, what is this? This is amazing. So we first have this little like water bottle with a twisty straw in it that is shaped like a light bulb, like Thomas Edison who? Come on. Continuing with the light bulb theme, we have this which is filled with little yellow candies that I assume are like lemon things? I don't really know, but I do like the little light bulb. It's quite cool. Next we have these little socks here, so let me see what they say. So they say on the foot I'm reading, which is so funny because you can be like reading and have your feet kicked up, and then it would just say that, which is hilarious. I didn't really describe that very well, but oh, it says go away, I'm reading. That is so cute. I love it. And the final thing in this box is so exciting, and that is because it is a finished copy of The Darkest Legacy by Alexandra Bracken. This is the next book in the series. It is following Zoo as she is older, and it follows her on some wild adventures, and I'm so so excited for it. But this is coming out on July 31st, so you can go and get your copy very, very soon, and I highly suggest that you do. I cannot wait. I love this series so much, and the fact that it's getting a continuation and it is all about zoo, I'm just like, oh! So thank you so much to Disney for sending this to me. I can't wait to finally read it. But I actually, for this book, might do a thoughts while reading video. So basically I would be reading it and giving you live thoughts as I am reading it. So if that is something that would interest you, please let me know. But I'm just so happy, and now I need to clean up my room because it's really a mess. So I need to stop procrastinating and do that. So this is a really exhausting day. I'm going through my TBR shelves right now because I've been feeling really, really overwhelmed by my TBR, and I don't want it to be so big anymore. There's a lot of books on here that I do have like a mild interest in reading, but I don't see myself reading them anytime soon. So what I'm trying to do is kind of sort through and get off the books that I'm feeling that way about, and then I'm going to go through the ones that I take off and see which ones do I just want to get rid of and which ones do I want to keep. But it's really difficult. So I've got all my arcs at the bottom there, and then my shelves are in a disarray because I have been taking off books. Like, it's just really difficult because I wish I had time to read everything, but the bottom line is that I know I don't have time to read everything. But there's also books that like I do have an interest in, I just don't know if I'm interested in them now. Like, there's a bunch of books that are in genres that I don't really read during the summer, so I kind of want to take them off of my TBR for right now, like all my historical fiction. I don't know, I'm just having a lot of struggles right now and getting really overwhelmed, and it's not fun. So yeah, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to finish cleaning my room, because at this point, who knows if it's even gonna happen. But I'm going to continue trying and sorting through my TBR. Hello and happy Sunday. It has been a really long time since I vlogged, but I just was kind of taking it easy this week, which was really nice. But this coming week, I'm definitely going to have to get back into things and really get down to business. But today I have a meeting. That's why I'm all kind of like done up, because I have a work meeting tonight, which I'm not really excited for, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I need to put on lipstick because I look like I'm dead without lipstick, but I just haven't gotten to that yet. So I have a few videos that I want to film in the coming week. First of all, last time I think I vlogged, I was talking about how I was getting rid of some books. So now I have 2 boxes full of books that I'm going to be getting rid of. So I'm going to be filming an unhaul with those very soon. I also wanted to show you, I picked up frames for my art. So these are just from Michaels. They're really nice. So I have both of them right here, and they are going to go somewhere on the wall. The wall is very full right now. A lot of this stuff though is like just kind of temporary, just stuff that I had that was sitting in a drawer that I figured I would put up. So this corner can be filled, and stuff from over there is probably going to move over here because I think I want to have the frames over there. So I'll probably move my play button over maybe, and then have them over my dresser. I don't really know, but I will figure it out eventually. But I'm just working on editing this vlog, and actually I wanted to update you guys with my reading because that's what you do in reading vlogs. So I had to go and grab my book, but I did finish reading Save the Day by Morgan Matson. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I was reading this with the Fiction Faction book club, and I did really enjoy it. I did have a couple of issues with it, but overall it was a really enjoyable read. I just really love Morgan Matson. This is definitely not my favorite book of hers, but it was really good. So I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. And I didn't mention earlier, but our book club is working with Squarespace this month, so this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring it. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform where you can create beautiful websites with their really easy to use features and great customer service. So if you were looking to start a book blog or anything, then I highly recommend checking out their software because it is really easy to use and really cool. But whether it is for a book blog or business use or personal use, definitely check out Squarespace because I think it will really help you out if you are interested in making a website. But if you are interested, definitely check out the link in the description box down below where you can sign up for a free trial. And after your free trial, you can actually visit the link that is on the screen here. I will also have that one in the description, but you can get 10% off of your first purchase of a website or domain. But since finishing Save the Day, I have moved on to Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I may have pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. That is me doing my best from the pronunciation guides that I've seen. But I am so excited to be reading this book. Everyone has been just raving about it, and I haven't gotten the chance to get to it, so I'm so pumped. I'm not very far into it. I think I'm like 30 or something pages into it, but I'm very anxious to get more into it and see where the story is gonna go. In addition to that, I have been reading a book as research for my contemporary project that I'm currently working on. I'm not gonna show you because I don't really want to tell you too much about what it's about, but I think when you guys find out what it's about, you're not gonna be surprised. And I have also been reading this Disney Alice in Wonderland, an illustrated guide through time. It does say through time, an illustrated journey through time. I had started reading this before and I had kind of like flipped through it, but then I picked it up again and it's really interesting. This is the page I left off on, but it just has like, this is from Disneyland Paris, which I really want to go to. It has basically how the movie Alice in Wonderland came to be, like the 1951 version, and then it also in the end ends up going through like Tim Burton's ones, which I don't really enjoy as much. I do really want to rewatch the Alice in Wonderland Tim Burton because I haven't watched it in a while. Through the Looking Glass was kind of like a dud just because it only takes the name, like nothing else from the story, except for the fact that she gets there through a mirror. But that has been really interesting. And then I'm also listening to Legendary by Stephanie Garber on audiobooks, so that is how my reading is going. I'm not very far into this, but I'm so excited to finally be reading it since I have so many sequels that I have to read. I really want to do like a readathon, just kind of a personal readathon where I try and read a bunch of books, but I also really want to get into my contemporary project, so I am conflicted as per usual. But I was able to really cut down on my TBR, which is super exciting, but I have so many arcs and I actually got some that I need to show you. This is all over the place, I apologize. So I got some arcs from work, and the first one I got is When We Caught Fire by Anna Godberson. This is the author of the Lux series that I read the first book and I really liked it, and that's an older series, so I'm really interested to see what she is writing now. Then I got Damsel by Alana K. Arnold, which I don't really remember what it's about, but we shall see. Next I got The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth. Why can't I read right now? Struggles. And then I got This Is Kind of an Epic Love Story by Karen? Would that be Karen? I think so. Calendar. And then the final book that I got is actually a book that is being translated from French, which is really cool, and that is A Winter's Promise by Christelle DeBose. That is all I think I wanted to update you guys on. I really need to edit this vlog. It's probably going to go up late because I haven't really started editing it, so that's gonna be fun, especially since I have a lot of footage, but I'm going to try my hardest to get it up on time. It's Sunday night, but I just wanted to close out this vlog really quickly. I only read one book this week, or finished one book this week at least, and that was Save the Date by Morgan Matson, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. But I just wanted to say a big thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this vlog. I will leave the links to that and the book club and all that stuff down below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!